Okay, this is a video on how to create a brand new form. So open your database up, create. The easiest way is to let the wizard do the basics for you. So more form, use the form wizard. What do you want to base it on? So in my case I'm wanting it from the table, and I'm in this case only wanting a few fields. So I want that one, that one, that one and that one. Yes, column method is the best. The colour scheme doesn't matter which you pick because you're going to match it to your template anyway, and give your form a name, just so you know what I'm calling it. Alright, and then it'll give you a view on what your form's going to look like. So go here, and remember you're going to go to design view. Now the first thing what you can do is you can drag these down to make it larger, particularly if you've got buttons or you need to move your fields around. Alright, the colours. Now the first thing is this box, the text box that I've got my title in. I can move that to the middle, I can make it bigger, and then I can right click on it, and then if I right click, what will happen is, look, I can change the colour. So let's say my background was supposed to be yellow, the text rather, then change that. If this background colour here was supposed to be light blue, just right click, and then can you see you've got your fill options there to change, and that's what you're going to have to do all the way through. Right, the fields. Now the first thing is, because I've used Form Wizard, if you look, if I try and change, or rather move that field, it'll not have it, because Wizard automatically locks them all together. But you're probably going to have to unlock them so that you can move them around. So what you need to do is select all your fields, so keep pressing each one, keeping your finger on the Shift key, and then under the Arrange tab, choose the Remove. Once I've done that, they're all unlocked now, which means independently I can move them around. So moving them around, right, all I'm going to say is you're going to have to get used to this, that if I click and just generally move that box down, if you look, it's moved both of them. And you might think, well no, I only want one to move because I want this one that's got the actual data in to be further to the right. Well, what you have to do is you have to click on the top left of it so that you see that box, and then the same there, the top left of it, and then that's how you can move them independently. And then again I can draw the boxes longer or wider as well. Okay, a tip. Let's say I want them all flush. So I'll select that, shift, keep my finger on the shift, and then if I right click, I can align them. So if I align to the right, it'll align all these to whichever's the furthest right. So then again, if I click on that, keep my finger on the shift button and right click, then align to the right, it'll flush them all to the right. Please make sure you align them before you submit, because it's got to look nice and neat. And then secondly, let's say I wanted them all as wide as that. Rather than going and having to change every single one of them, I could right click now and on the size change them all to the tallest, and then it'll change them all to this. The only problem then is that I'm going to have to move them down, because now if you look, there's not enough room for them. So I'm going to have to move that one down, give it a bit more room, same, move that one down. Okay, buttons we're going to come to later because that's on a separate video, but once you've done that, you add your buttons by inserting images here. But if you want to watch the video on that, that's on Moodle as well. Okay, so take your time, you can do it. If you want to change the font on your home tab as normal, just change to the font size that you want, the font colour, the font shape, and just keep flicking back to your form view, and that is what you're going to end up getting. And what I suggest is once you've created a form, is actually check that if you add, perhaps using your add button, or you change any of the data, that it does actually impact into the table in the right way. Okay, so use the create form wizard, but then you're going to have to mess around on it. So it's like this, I needed to change the name of that, sorry, where's my form gone there? I need to change the name of that title, so I'd need to click on that and perhaps call it screen to add new game. Make it all professional and to match your template. That's it.